name is Lockuman, and I'm going to perform a 70-star speedrun for Super Mario 64. I am running on an NTSC console on Japanese version, and I'm going to start the timer right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the good luck, chat. So basically what's going to happen right now is that we're trying to make a Lakitu skip because unfortunately Lakitu is a good dude. He's really performing well and as best as he can for the 90s. But maybe we do not have exactly too much time. But if we're lucky, we can pay him a visit of 8 seconds. And if not, we can actually start to wonder about whether that letter that Peach wrote was actually written by Peach, since we do not exactly know whether it was Bowser to lure Mario somewhere, or if Peach set it all up, and because she's Reddit lore has it so powerful, and that everything is basically just something to keep her happy and smiling. So, now let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to talk a little bit to Lakitu. And the first stage that we're going to visit is the Bob-omb battlefield, in which we are trying to perform a bomb clip, as we're going to see in a bit. Now, what's actually important is that the camera is very decisive about sometimes even how much time we can save, or sometimes how much lag we got. Oh, we got the big bomb there. We got 7 frames to hit that bomb, and the later we can grab it before it explodes, the more backward speed we can get, and it was basically the perfect frame to do it. So we got that going for us. That was pretty nice. Now the next thing that we need to do is perform a little bit of something that logic of the timer is going to allow us on that Peach slide. So what we're going to do is to hopefully perform a little skip of the road, which we're going to do by bumping over here, so that we're backwards, and then do another bump. Yeah, that's what sometimes happens. You can skip quite something of that road, which we're going to see once for now. Show some curves of the road and get that first star over here. Yeah, that's something that can happen when you do not pay too much attention to the second bump, but that's fine. Okay, next up is Whomp's Fortress. In Whomp's Fortress, we will get every single star that is available, which are 7 on the count. So we should get out of the stage with 9 stars. And from there on out, we're going back to the Peach slide. Now, the first thing that I'm going to show you is that those text boxes need to be mashed away. And now I'm going to show you something that is called cannonless. This is a sock photo technique in which you have a rather long performance of setup, so that you can basically grab that ledge that you usually need to chip away by letting Mario bonk against it by the cannon. So you shoot Mario basically up that wall, so you can grab the star. But there's just enough space over there that we do not need to do that necessarily when the angle is rightfully set. So that we got that going for us too. This is called owlless. So basically, we're not going to wake up the owl, make a triple jump up that cage, perform a wall kick, and it needs to be a later wall kick between frame 2 and 3, so that we can actually not build up too much forward speed, so that we can strafe up into the cage and grab the star without waking the owl, because we like owls over here. That was basically just another star to avoid the cannon, so we can basically just perform a wall kick up there and then butt slide over there And what is now going to be a little bit complicated for me and needs quite some focus is the 100 coin star, in which I will need to remain silent for a little bit. We're going to grab those coins. Then we need that one. We're going up there with a wall kick. Half cycle, that's good. Okay, but it's not over yet. We're going to kill that plant twice. Get up here. Grab those coins and combine the 100 coins. This time with the red coins, which is not always the case. But it's very convenient since collecting all the red coins is going to give you a total of extra 16 coins. So in the end, no matter which category, you perform 70 or 120 star, every single time the red coins are going to play a role in that. Okay, we got that one. It's actually very rare that I can finish that star with a half cycle. The half cycle is basically the bar that is moving, and that can end up on one of two ends. And I got one of the quicker versions of those. There are in total, I think, 3. And I got one of them. That was pretty nice. All right, now we have to kill King Womp. And fun fact, what he's going to say is that he's in bad pain on his back. And the only thing that after we kill him, he wishes not to be reconstructed into a building. And we can see in just a few seconds what is going to happen with that Mr. King Womp. We got the star, that's okay. All right, last star on that stage. Yeah, it's lagging a bit because of the camera and how I chose to have it. All right, we're up that tower now. That was built out of King Womp, by the way. And this is the end of Womp's Fortress. All right, moving on towards the second version of the Peach Slide. And now what's actually important for the second secret star in here is that we finish the timer before it hits 20.9 seconds. All of those scenarios are going to permit us another star. For everybody who didn't know. Oh, okay, that can happen too. It could have been even worse. We could have restarted there. We could have reset the stage over there. So we got lucky out of those scenarios. Now, next up is the wing cap star, which is going to be a little bit tricky, since we need to maintain both momentum and the right position of Mario's hitbox. So that came both coins, and we got them. That was good. And now I'm going to get a little bit slower over here, since I need that kind of control, but it can be done so much faster. All right, now what needs to happen now is that we need to jump at this button, yes, and grab the star equally, so we can skip quite some text boxes, and that worked as well. That was good. And now we are going to get to on the second most difficult Bowser stage in the entire game, which is Bowser in the Dark World, and we have much potential to die over here. And there was something that I did not announce yet, but I'm going to do it now. Every single time I die, I'm going to donate by myself €2.50 throughout the entire run. Alright, maybe we can still hit normal cycle, but I need to focus a bit. I cannot talk. And hopefully we do not get screwed over by a Goomba. Yeah, we almost got there. Alright. Yeah, that went well. Oh, yeah. Hi, Goomba. Those Goombas are always random in their location. They are just roughly located, but they can try and also succeed in disturbing you when you're trying to keep up the momentum of Mario's walking speed. All right, Barson number 1. All we need to do is to get him into one of those bombs, and we're going to bully him into giving us a key to the next area, which is the basement. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. But remember, as in Lord of the Rings, when what Gimli says to Legolas once he kills the Oliphant, he still just counts as one. Okay, what we need to do next is get back into Balma Battlefield and make use of the wing cap. And this is one of the most hazardous stars for me. Because we need to build up some momentum now by silly kicking up that hill and triple jump properly on that cannon over there. Need to go for a second attempt there. And we got it. That's good. Maybe it's enough. No, we're not high enough. All right, but we got it. Second attempt, that's perfectly fine. And now we got to go to the Kukul Mountain, which is abbreviated CCM. And there we're going to collect 5 more stars. And we will encounter 2 of our beloved friends, which are the penguins. Those penguins can really mess with your day once they're available and they're doing their thing, which is either bothering you or just juke their way around your fist when you try to grab them, as we will hopefully not see during this run. All right, this star number 1, that star is called Wall Kicks Will Work, and as you could see, we were performing quite some of them. All right, next star I'm going to do is another slide, and since logic does not forbid us to do it a little bit quicker, I will show you how that works. We can basically skip 80% of that entire slide and just get in there and skip to the finish of that door, and this is going to still spawn the star. All right, we got it.
Let me know when we have time for some donations.
We will wait 1 more star, and then we got some time. Because now I'm going to go for a grab for some baby penguin and bring it back to its mom. Yeah, we got it. And what better thing to hear than the crying of a penguin until it sees its mother again, right? All right. We were rewarded with another power star, and now there is some time donation since I will need to focus on the next 100 coin star. So fire away with donations.
All right, thank you very much. Starting off with $25 by Auberginenwolf.
Ooh.
Great name. Say, go Loku, go Loku.
Nice, thank you very much. I will do my very best.
And we got a pretty generous, awesome $100 donation from
What?
Wazoo TV.
Jesus. Thank you so much.
Saying, so here comes the youngest runner from SpeedCon 2023. This money comes from all SM64 runners. The Lockuman goes.
Whoa.
Normally, I would like to sit in the commentary, but due to circumstances, it didn't work out. So GL and let's go, sub 1 boys.
Holy shit, balls. Thank you so much, Wazoo.
Yeah, thank you so much for this very, very generous donation. Totally killing my goal of 1,111 like immediately. But yeah, keep donating, people. It all goes to a good cause. Save the children. Keep donating.
All right, we got the 85 coins, and now we're gonna get another 15 coins to finish that 100 coin star. And quite some runners, especially at the beginning, can tell you stories about how badly they might have failed that quest. All right. I took the liberty to just have a save over there. Actually, fun fact, every time you save, it's going to cost you about quite some frames and can actually really add up to having a disadvantage over runners who do not do it and who just take the time and mash downwards to say, let's continue without saving. And next stage is going to be the Big Boo house, or Big Boo haunting house. Only for me known actually as BBH. Yeah. All right. Let's see what this stage has got going for us tonight. Yeah. That was unfortunate. Usually, you're aiming for 2 long jumps. Oh, wait. And then you're going to change your camera. Okay, that was unfortunate. I think we need to do that again in another attempt. But first, we're going over here and try to kill another Big Boo. Okay, no one. I'm a little bit unlucky right now with the positioning. The positioning did not work quite too well, but all that matters is that we got that power star. All right, now let's try the library one more time. That worked. Actually, that boo can really cost you quite some time and be bothersome. Yeah. And what you also need to do is, so that the lag can be reduced, is to spam C right, so that the lag reduction can actually make you time save because because there is no internal timer basically, and it's going to save you time for your life splits. All right, but we got it all done, and now we got another good friend, which is another animal, which is Mips. Mips is a armless bunny who has not ceased to show that he does not need arms to get on your nerves. What we can do is to try and perform a quick grab over here, which unfortunately did not work. But what we can do is manipulate the way of Mips to a position in which we can make it actually very likely to grab him, which could not be performed right now, but no matter, we're just going to SSI right now. The shifting sandland. What we're going to do here now is to get that shell, if we can make it up. We got it, okay. And this is one of the jammiest songs that can be heard in that game. Okay. I'm basically jumping up there because sometimes those beginning edges over there can cost you the shell and just make it explode, which makes it way more convenient actually to get to alter the pillars so that the top of the pyramid can explode and we can grab that star over here. Okay. But actually, we are going to try to invest some time, but not too much, to grab MIPS before we get into Lethal Lava Land. Oh, we overshot that Shy Guy over there, which is unfortunate and not too common. Right, but that's fine. We can back it up, because right here we got the pillar, which Klypto, that's the name of that vulture, is the one he loves the most, and we can make use of that and gently ask him with a hug or something else to convince him to give us that star. And now we're just going to make use of some triple jumps to get into the pyramid over here and get that star. That was not too bad. And now we have to find MIPS for ourselves. Let's see where he is. I think he's over here. Yeah, let's maybe invest some time and try to grab him over here. Yeah. Figures. This is going to be some scavenging hunt right now. Alright, we got him. Finally. Alright, now we're going to see some Lethal Lava Land action. And remember, guys, when I said that I'm willing to pay €2.50 for each death? Maybe keep that in mind for this stage. And maybe you start counting along how many times I actually have to re-enter a stage by losing a life. Alright, we got that star. And now something that is very, very difficult for me to do is something that is called a lava boost. We need to get into the volcano right now. Which is going kind of well right now. And now we got a long jump, spam C right, and try to make it over there, which we did not, which we could not perform, unfortunately. So we need to get along the long and casual way. I'm very sorry. I really would have liked to perform it, but Mario says no. And that could have been costly right there, right now. Yeah, we would have ended up over here. And we could have started jumping up those poles, which we just missed. Oh, God. That's really unfortunate. But we can try again. Those are mistakes that those happen, even though if you do not want them to. That's fine. But seriously, do not try this when you're trying to be B. Okay, I do not understand why I keep missing that one. Let's give it one more try. Hopefully it's going to work now. Oh, we died. Nice. Those are the first €2.50. But we can restart right over here. This is just casual, by the way. Oh yeah, that time the lava was worked perfectly well, and we still had some trouble over there because of that bully, I guess. I'm gonna give it one more shot, and then I'm just trying to do it casual one more time. Yeah. Okay. I think we're close to the 10 euros from me. Yeah, it's pretty pog. All right. Okay. Okay, we got it. All right.
Let me know when you got some more time for donos, because
We
there's
do.
Lots of love here for you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So I'm just going into the volcano one more time, and you can just take it away. So there's plenty time for donations right now.
All right, great. We got $10 from Manta saying, "You make a great job." We got another $10 from Vodivant and Fudeldoodle
Ooh, 41 on Fudeldoodle. Thank you so much.
saying, "Weeks and months of practice finally paying off. Good luck on your run, Loku."
Yeah, thank you very much.
And thanks to SpeedCon for hosting this event. And we got another $10 from Askan saying, "Go, Loku, go."
Thank you so much, guys. All right. Next thing we're going to perform is that we're trying to kill some bullies. And what we need to do is to do some long jump over here, and we are there. And we got the triple kill and the bonus kill. That was actually pretty good. All right. One of the last more complicated stars in that stage, and then we only have to do one more wing cap star, and then we're going to the dire docks. All right. We need to do that long jump over here again. What's important, by the way, for that jump dive to that ring that I'm jumping on, which is in the performance important to do, is that you need to maintain on holding the Z button, else you are trying to have a really hard time not to lose any more unnecessary health. Why that is, I do not exactly know, actually. Alright, now we get that wing cap star. What we're going to do now is to jump up that arc with a triple jump, get over this area over here, and just get the star, which you actually need to get by that lock that you just saw in the background. Alright. Next star coming up is in DDD. And what we're going to open up now are some treasure chests that are hidden on the surface of that stage. Not on the surface, on the ground. So we're just going to lunge in there over here. And we're going to make use of that. We do not need to follow any order, so that we have a quicker way into the water stage for the second warp in. Alright, that's chest number 1. I think it's 4 in total. And the hitboxes are actually quite wide, as I try to perform right now. But what's important for those boxes is that you always need to hold the control stick upwards so you can actually open them. That's actually everything that matters for these chests. They are programmed that way. Okay. Last chest. Okay. Alright, we got that one. Next star is the Bowser sub, in which we can assume that Bowser made its way up, actually into Princess Toadstool's castle, on which there is another star. And what many runners do actually to perform perfect swims is that they are just listening to the sound of the swims that are performed. Which is actually pretty difficult because there is a lot of lag in this stage. And this is also why I'm turning that camera so weirdly. So that's because how the camera works. The camera's actually trying to calculate everything that you can see, and only that. So the less you can see on a screen and see move on a screen, the less it needs, the less performance the N64 needs to give, and this is why you basically do it. Okay, now the last star over here. You have to follow the manta rays. Let's see if I can do them all 5 in a row. Because if not, you might have a very hard time with the hitboxes. And they can be a real pain. Alright, we got those. And now there's the hardest stage, the hardest Bowser stage of the entire game, which is Bowser in the Fire Sea. What you can actually do is perform a fast cycle, as it is called, which is really difficult to do, which I already failed attempting, but that's fine, since the normal cycle should still be sufficient. Okay, we need to get down here and grab this coin. Yeah, so we're just going to casually take that elevator. That's fine too. Okay. Maybe we can boost ourselves. Yeah, we could boost ourselves over here, which is a fine compensation. Now we're going to wall kick up here. Get that coin, which has worked quite well. And now we got the 8 cones and another, and there's another star incoming. Okay. Yeah, we got it. That's actually a star in which, or the finish line is actually something that, on which very much can go wrong. And I was happy that it worked. Alright, Bowser number 2. We got ourselves a setup. Can grab his tail. And this is an area in which runners really profit from rolling slowly. Thank you very much. Because if you do it too fast, then there is not exactly much wiggle room for the hitbox of Bowser to hit that second bomb. And now we're getting upstairs into the wet dry world, which 16 star runners know way too well from malperforming BLJs. What needs to be known is that that actually the water is controlled by the fact about where in the picture you are entering that stage. So suppose you get into the bottom of the stage and get into there by that manner, no matter about left or right. There is going to be a low water stand, just like right now, which is why I performed that butt slide jump into it. And this route actually is a thin line, has got a very, very thin margin for error, since there's only one coin I can miss, and so far I got them all. So if anything were to happen right now, there's only one coin I could miss to still perform the entire route. So what I did was going for the 5 secrets in here. So that I can make my way up here and get those last coins in. Okay. Now we should not get hit by that flame because that would be horrendous. Okay, and we got the next 100 coin star. This time, actually, without the red coins, which is due to the structure of Wet Dry World, which means that there's another area in there in which the entire 8 coins are hidden. But we do not need to go there necessarily, as we just saw, which is good. All right, now next story might be quite interesting to see because we are going to have a look at this elevator right now. So, we're going to jump up here, mess with the camera, get up here. Now what's important for me is to have a proper... that's tight. Okay, we got it. What I really needed was that exact camera setup, and we got it. so that I can actually move a little bit to left or right, the way I need it for the wall kick, so I can skip waiting for the elevator, which is also causing very, very much of lag, as we have seen. That could have been even worse. All right, now we're going to beam ourselves up over here and get ourselves another star. And we're almost done with that stage. And now I'm going to perform a higher jump so that we can mess with the water level, so that we can have quicker access to the last star that we're going to get over here, which is at the very top of the stage. All right, we need to go over here one more time. Get up there. Maybe not drop. Okay. Long jump over here, over that edge. And make ourselves up to that coin. And now we're done with Wet Dry World. Next stage is going to be the tiny huge island, in which we're going to get ourselves 3 more stars. And the first one is going to be another secret star, is the star in which we have to grab up 5 secrets again, which can be very, very troublesome at some point. Because because we can fall down over here, and that's death number 4. And let's just try it again. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. 4, and now little glitch, because we could maintain that height, and we could still influence where Mario was going to drop. And now we're going to slide up there, jump up that island, and get ourselves that star, which we instead would have needed to do by changing to the huge island or try to flip a switch. Alright, next star coming up. Now we're going to glitch up here and get in there, into the pipe. Say hello to that giant Goomba. Try to avoid that purple bomb. And we got ourselves another star. Alright, last star incoming, and now we're going to kill some piranhas, which can become very, very big, actually, as they grow. Alright, lower it. We need a little. We need to stall a little bit there so they can spawn. and we can just slide them to death. Ah, okay. I was a bit early over there. But we got it. Alright. Next stage is going to be TTM. But first, maybe we need to abuse Toad. Yeah, we need to. Because he needs to give us a star. As if it was our lunch money. Alright. Now we get in there and we're going to perform a clip. Oh god. Or at least we tried to. Now we're gonna go get us another star for that in exchange. Okay. Let's try and not die over here. Yeah, that worked. That's good. Nice compensation. Let's give it one more time. Yeah, that one worked. Now, a working theory about why that clip actually works is that all the polygons are actually triangles and they're set over each other, and that was just not properly done on that very position, and we got that waterfall star. That was good. And this is what we can, so we can basically make use of that for 2 stars and abbreviate brutally the way up there. So next star, we need to do it again, which also worked very well. Okay. And we should really avoid those tiny flames because they're doing as much damage as big ones. Okay, that worked. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. That's something that rarely happens to me. But that's fine. So we can just switch up and go for the red coins instead. Which is what we're going to do right now. Okay. It's a bit laggy over here, but that's fine. Okay, that should work. By just working downwards. Yeah, it does. Alright. 2 more stars and then we're going to move towards Snowman's Land. Okay. Okay, that's another death. Into the bank. Sometimes when that clip is malperformed, this is some of the things that can happen, and I do not know why I did not press C down there. But as we can see, that trick needs to be very precise so that it can actually work. So once should you practice 70 star, be sure this trick is hardly forgiving at all. If it's not going to work out this time, I think we need to go a longer way then. Okay. That one worked. Okay, some slick kicks up here. And we got them. 48 stars, and now we're going to the Snowman's Land. Fun fact, the German version only has alliterations for every single stage. For those who actually ever wanted to know how those stages are called in the German beautiful language, and we have trouble getting over there, so let's maybe try something else. Such as over here, for example. Alright. Yeah. Do not worry, this is a star that we would have needed to get anyway, so that's perfectly fine. Sometimes unfortunate things happen, but we can... That's the cool thing about Mario 64, you can always back them up. And that one worked. Okay. Just one more step. Okay. That's the camera we need. Or rather, that camera angle. And we got the star on the very top. Now the next star that we're going to get is the red coin star, which is unusual for runners with better times than 59 or 55. Because it's very time consuming compared to other stars such as, in that comparison, TTC 100. Oh god, okay. That was unfortunate. But, like I said, we can always go and back something up. Yeah, just like this. Alright, now we're going to go some more shell surfing, which actually works everywhere. Look at Mario go! I can only imagine that some advertisement for these kind of Koopa shells in real life would have been enormously funny. They work on ice, they work on sand, they work basically everywhere. Alright, now we're going to bully another frost bully over here. Alright, we got that one. And the last star that we're going to get is, I guess, a very, very quick one. Which is in that frost maze over there. And instead of trying to solve that puzzle, we can just triple jump up there and grab that star. Okay. Now what we're going to need to do is to get back into basement again. And in basement we are going to confront one of our good old friends. And one of these good old friends is somebody who's very furry. And spoiler alert, he does not have any arms. So, can you guess who it is? Oh my god, it is Mips yet again. And this time we got the quick grab. Alright, now we got another Toad to hopefully not abuse this time, because now he knows how it works. See, he can learn. And now let's slide into the Hazy Maze Cave. Now what I'm trying to perform now is a trick called Christmas Miracle. What I'm going to need to do now is to get into the right position over here when walking through that door and trying to get the right angle for a triple jump wall kick. Almost just like so. Okay, let's try it one more time. Okay, that worked. And maybe we can... Yeah, and we flip that switch right away just by jumping on it. Just out of nowhere, which is good that it happened that way. So now we need to do another star in that area again. But this time we're going to clip through the elevator, just as magical as it was just 2 seconds ago. Okay. And clip. And there's another star. And we are all happy. Now the next star is going to be around the boulders. And maybe we get lucky enough so that nothing comes our way. Which is not the case this time. Those boulders are complete RNG and cannot be manipulated or controlled. And we just jump still right into the star with a triple jump wall kick that we love so much. Now the last star coming up is the exit star. The emergency exit star, to be precise. And what we need to do is to wall kick over here, long jump in there, and grab the star. Alright, now it's Tippy time. Tippy is the very, very top of the stage. And there's two of the most dreadful and difficult stages of the entire game, which is Rainbow Ride and Tick-Tock Clock. And what we're going to visit first is Rainbow Ride, and maybe, just maybe, we can perform something that is, within my runs, very rare to happen, and see whether we can make a Lakitu bounce work. Okay, that worked. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, we can back it up. We can just go for red coins first. Oh. That was a weird jump. That was another one. Okay, we got that coin. That's good. Okay. Backup red coins has worked. I think I'm just trying to go for the Lakitu bounce one more time, and then I think we can just proceed regularly. Alright, okay. So, it did not, unfortunately did not work, so we're just going for the backup strat, which is that we're going to go up here. I have a wall kick over here. Then we're going to long jump with just a little strafe over there and get ourselves that star this way. It's also quite it's quite risky in a way to still do it this way, but it's a run in the end, so there is no good run without a little risk. Okay, that did not work, so we need to back it up over here. Okay. That did not quite work out as planned. So we're just going to get ourselves up here. Wait for the pendulum. Okay, I do not know why it ate all my momentum, which is very, very unfortunate. Okay, I think we're going to play it a little bit safer now, so I would like to go for this strategy. And grab that star.
Let me know when we got time for some more donos.
Sure. After that, after the upcoming star.
I gotcha.
So this is going to be tricky triangles now, which is why we need to do this triple jump wall kick over here. Need to land over here. Okay, double jump and okay. Yeah, and we got it. Now we got some time for donations.
All right, sure. We got $50 from Stonekeeper saying, "Good luck, Loku." And we got another $10 from Manta, and never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Thanks for that donation.
Thank you very, very much. Yeah, what people do not know is that I actually highly appreciate Rick rolls. Right. What's basically happening right now is that I'm trying to climb myself up to the highest position of the map right now. Because, oh surprise, there's another star hidden for us. Now on that womp, and we got it. Okay. Yeah, we can save then and win. That was a close one. Okay. The next one I'm going to perform could be a little bit risky since TikTok Clock does inherit some invisible walls that are uncontrollable. And we got lucky and did not get hit by one. Sometimes when you're in a bad angle, you can basically just end up hitting an invisible wall, and the consequence is that you have no chance but die and try again. Okay, we got there was an input eaten, but that's another €2.50 in the bank. That's fine. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go get up there again because we might have already seen another star over there. So we're just going to go over here and get that one. There are just 3 more stars to go. Which is going to be the pendulum now. So we gotta go for triple jump wall kick over here again. And this needs to be very precise. so that it can work what we got it the second time around. And there is the pendulum star. Okay, 2 more stars left. And I think I'm going to go for the red coin star now. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Yeah, that one's... It might not seem like much, but that one, those coins can be very, very tricky. Because you can fall down very easily, and then you need to back it up again and try to climb all the way up again. And now we're going to see the last star of the run. We're just going to be the bar, within some bars. Okay. Okay. Too bad. Alright. So we're almost through. Now the last star that is going to be given to us is by kindly and humbly asking Toad whether he can help us out. So we say thank you. Thank you very much, Toad. And now we're going to see the last Bowser stage, which is Bowser in the Sky. Okay, that didn't work. I tried to go for moving left set over there, which can be difficult to perform, and we unfortunately did not make it the first time around. But this is something we can always try, which is a 16-star strat as far as I know. Okay, now we gotta wait, skip that part, avoid the Goombas. And get into Bowser 3. Alright. So now that Bowser is rainbow colored, or at least shows quite a spectrum of colors on himself. Oh, we missed through. We need to get him into 3 bombs this time, instead of just 1. Okay, number 2. Okay, and number 3, we got it. Okay, and the minute I'm going to grab the star, I'm going to give it, I'm going to call it. And time. Yeah, just some shout outs over there. Thank you very much for the GGs. Thank you so much for that those huge donations. And yeah, Yaman, just as Hideyoshi says, because alles wird anders dieses Mal. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being there and having me watch practice all the time whenever I could make it. And shout outs to basically everyone who has supported me so far. And yeah, it's very much appreciated. It has been quite something to get here. I'm very grateful, and I would really be happy to do it next time. And yeah, there needs to be a shout out for Wazoo for that very generous donation. And yeah, thank you very much, and stay tuned for the next run, which is going to be The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.